Scrapper Names fans, welcome back to a new process video. I've got a 12 by 12 layout for you using this gorgeous picture of my beautiful little niece. As I said to you, I think in a few videos ago, I got a couple of videos with her in it. This might be actually close to the last one actually, because I finished her album just about a week ago. So I'm using the gorgeous Coco Vanilla Studio Midnight collection for this layout for the most part. And first thing I'm doing is just putting some of the Colour Blast texture paste in. Oh, I don't know what the colour is. Can't remember the name. I'm sure I just showed you it. Anyway, through this Kaiser Craft butterfly stencil. And I don't think I used the entire stencil. Now this colour paste has a really nice shimmer to it, and I didn't know whether or not it would come out on the paper, but as you can see here, you can already see it and it's not even dry yet. So once it dries, it gets quite opaque, I think is the right word, but it has a real nice shimmer and glitter to it as well. So it's really beautiful even on this pattern paper background, like with the white and the floral to it. I wanted to add a really nice, pretty, gentle, soft kind of feel to this layout, as well as adding that texture to the background. As you can see here, it's a really pretty, girly themed kind of feel to this picture. It's a beautiful photo of my baby niece at a family photo shoot they had. I think now it would be early last year or maybe late 2017. Got to get the year right. So I was going with that, floral, outdoors, butterflies, pretty, gentle, soft kind of themes with things. So I'm just going through is it 6 by 8? I think it is. A paper pad here, just to pick some papers to layer my photo with. And I'm starting with, I think, this blue diamondy paper. It's not really a diamond pattern. Kind of is, but kind of isn't. And I don't know how well you can see it. I have this tulle in my stash, and I decided to pull it out and use it. And I think I use it. I was going to use it as the first layer, and I think I use it as the end layer. I think I swap it out. I think I use it as the end. I think I use this blue paper as the layer here. Oh yeah, there you go. So I've used the white layer as the pattern paper first. Sorry, confusing myself here. You can see what I'm doing anyway, even if I'm not making sense. So just creating, as I said, a few photo mat layers there with just some thin bordering, just to add those layers, that dimension to the photo, and just to give it that pop from the page there. So I'm just moving my mic around there if you can hear me moving. It was really hard to pick what papers to use. They all go so well. I mean, it's obviously also well coordinated collection, but it also went really well with the photo. I could sort of use anything and everything pretty much. So it worked quite well. I debated about this photo, but because this paper, but because I think it had too much white, I was worried it would just sort of melt into the background a little bit too much. So then I add this tulle. Now I added it just because it's a purple colour. It adds, it goes in well with her dress in the photo. It also adds and creates another layer of texture to the background as well, which was really cool. And I don't use it enough, and it's in my stash, and I'm like, right, well, I've pulled it out. I just need to give it a go. Right, now I'm going to pop some frames. Now these are some of my kit from Kitaholic Kits. Now this is from November's kit, I think that's right. Oh, is that right? I think. Where we got a mix of this in the Pink Fresh Studio kit. Collection Indigo Hills too. So I just mix and match a little bit there. So I cut the frame in half here because obviously it wasn't big enough to go around the entire photo, just to give you that illusion that it is and tucked in behind the photo. So I just give that a bit of a line up and pop it in underneath. And it was a little bit tricky trying to make sure it lines up, the right way. So I had to sort of concentrate a little bit there, which was, a slight challenge. I hate having to line things up when scrapbooking. It makes it a bit of a challenge. Now these beautiful little flowers, I got these from my stepdaughter, which were beautiful. She knows me well. She brought me some lovely little scrapbooking things for Christmas, and these were one of them. And it's quite funny, I used to not use these, and I've been getting these little paper flower things in kits and things, and now I've come to like using them, and now I've got a bit of a hang of using them. I don't mind them, and I actually really like the colour of these, and these were quite nice to use in this layout. So Beth, if you're watching this, thank you very much, my darling. I have used these already. I think she got these and a pack of rub-ons. Did she get me? I think she might have got me a Kaiser mist as well. She's been visiting the Kaiser shop here in Canberra, I think. So yeah, no, it was very nice. It's very lovely. So I just popped these on now. I thought I was going to have to pierce a hole in the paper or cut the stem off, but I actually keep the stem on, and it gives just a nice little look, like a bunch of flowers sitting there. It was really nice actually. And there's 3 different tones of that grey colour, which was also really nice. Alright, now I'm just going through some last little bits I have of some ephemera from the Midnight collection I had left over, in some that I had brought and some that had come in my Kitaholic kit from November. I'm just popping some things around my page in between the texture paste butterflies I had, and just sprinkling bits and pieces around. Now, I hadn't pre-planned this page at all, so when I popped this down, it was literally committing to a decision pretty much there and then. So the page came together pretty easily for me, except for the frame piece. I'm never sure with frames. I always really struggle with them. I don't know why. It's just frames and I are just not easy for us. For me, I don't know why. I just don't know why, but it is. It is what it is. So I'm never sure if I'm using them all right, as in if they look okay. But yeah, we'll work on it. We'll get there. But other than that, everything else sort of just popped along, and that was how it went, really. Yeah, I've been dying to use the tag with the beautiful little girl there on it, that I just popped some journaling on. I've adored it since I got the kit and got the ephemera, the die cut pack. Oh, I love it. I was going to use it on one of my daughter's layouts, but I hadn't really scrapped anything that had, that had that girly kind of element to use it on, so I haven't been able to use it for her, so I've added it to this one instead, which is fine. I will get more if I need to. There will be plenty more. So now just adding on some last little bits and pieces of some 3D embellishments here. So I'm adding some wood veneer and I added a little flare badge there with the heart on it, just to give a bit more dimension to the page. As you can see, there is quite a lot of dimension there. Those chipboard hearts, these wood veneer, the flare badge, the flowers. So it's quite a layered, dimensional kind of layout. And I had to be really careful when I did these layouts, these last few layouts of Thea's album. I didn't want to make them two-dimensional. I was already on to her second album, and I didn't really need a third album with only a few layouts in it. So I wanted to be, very conserving space. So yes. But this was probably one of the last few that were quite bulky. Yes, but anyway, that's okay. It looks beautiful. I was really happy with the way it turned out, and I think the close-up photos, I actually managed to get some really nice photos of the butterflies, the texture paste butterflies that show the colour and the shimmeriness of them, so you'll be able to see just how happy I was. I don't think I put that love you there. It just didn't work. No. I was going to say I went to put it there, and then I was like, and then I thought, it just sort of takes away from the Picture Perfect title. The title Picture Perfect, I should say. And I think my layout's just about done. So I hope that you have enjoyed this 12x12 with a little dash of mixed media in there. I think this has turned out really well. I really loved this, quite a pretty layout. And I'm hoping you're enjoying some of the more regular videos happening. I'm hoping to keep them up and going. This should be up on, what week are we? This is the 8th when I'm doing this voiceover. Well, it won't be this week, it'll be the following week that this is scheduled for. So you should have had a couple of in between there, Smart Journal pages maybe, and Design Team ones. So I hope you'd enjoyed those. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Thanks. Bye.